Owen, tell me something.
The Chiefs' schedule release was not complete garbage this year.
Dahm, that's true. Welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most Truman Steam Machine, Steen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb.
Bang.
Owen Dahm. You know what? It's actually crazy. I kind of forgot that the schedule release happened in the last week, and we probably should have broken down the schedule, but
Yeah, I mean, we still can.
we can do it for episode 300. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Now you guys know what the topic of episode 300 will be.
Shock. We
It'll
got
be me
you.
punching Owen
Surprise.
300 times
Wow. That sounds so fun.
in the face.
I'm really looking forward to next episode.
It's me pulling out 300 hairs of Owen's. How many hairs do you think is on Owen's head? We're going to count.
You know those.
We're
Like,
taking over unders.
You know those like billions, right?
Billions?
There's a lot. I think it's something ridiculous. It's probably not. It's probably
tens of thousands.
No. There's more than tens of thousands.
You think so?
Yes. It's definitely over 1 million for sure.
What a dumb way to start this show.
How many hairs are on a human head?
299
on
episodes.
average?
How have we never Googled this?
Man, I'm totally wrong.
I thought so.
Wait, this is Google AI, so I'm gonna need to look.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to healthline.com.
Okay.
100,000 hairs. Man, I was very wrong.
About 100,000. Okay, yeah. So.
Oh
tens of
wait,
thousands.
you know what I was confusing my fact with?
What?
Sully from Monsters Inc., who had like 1.4 million individually animated hairs, which is why that movie took so long to come out.
I think you're thinking of 1 million ants from Rick and Morty.
Isn't
now
it,
back to
isn't it
one.
10 million ants?
It might be 10 million ants. I'm now back to 10 million ants.
How many?
Now you gotta check how many million ants.
How many millions of ants was that guy made up of on Rick and Morty?
What a random, terrible episode. Also, or it's very funny.
It's 1 million ants.
It is 1 million. Yeah, I
it's
thought it was
1
1
million
million ants. All right, welcome into 1 million hairs.
Wasn't that one of the ones that was directed by Roland? Like there was only
Probably.
like
No,
so like the entire first season was,
First
and then he started having writers come in season 2. And then I'm pretty sure by like season 4 he was not writing like any of the episodes anymore.
I didn't think he got kicked off till like season 4 or 5.
Well,
he got canceled.
Well, right, he got canceled, but I'm pretty sure by the time he got canceled, he really wasn't doing that much.
He still does all the voice work. So to be fair.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. I don't know. Hey, welcome everybody into Dahm. That's true. Apparently, we're talking Rick and Morty this week.
Good
You
show.
guys would understand it if you. The humor's a little elevated. It's kind of. Got to be kind of smart to get it. What is that?
I'm not gonna spoil it for our non-Rick and Morty watching fans. If you know, you know.
I don't know. What were you talking
You should know.
about? Sing it again.
Oh,
yeah, okay, yeah,
See,
yeah,
it took you 3 notes.
Well, it wasn't a great notes.
Oh, I
Let
think
me
I
just
hit
say
him.
those weren't great.
No, I
notes.
think I
Okay.
nailed him.
Hey, listen. Here's the deal. Here's what we're gonna do. Today we're gonna talk as little about the Royals as we possibly can because they only won one game this
And
week.
we're losing to Boston right now.
We're down 3-0. They just scored another run. So
At
the
home.
Royals got thrown out at home. By the way, Michael Massey got thrown out at home. So that's really good.
Is Cags in the lineup today?
I haven't checked. I assume so. Let's see. Is Jack Cags in the lineup? He is. He has 1 hit.
Shocking. Wow.
He has 25% of the Royals' hits today.
Nice. Does Bollywood
Okay.
Jr. have 2 hits?
No. Michael Garcia has 1. And then Michael Massey and Kyle Isbell have back-to-back hits that ended up with Michael Massey getting thrown out at home. So
Lovely.
that's great. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the Royals falling back apart. We're going to talk about Chiefs. Today we're going to do who has the most to prove on the Chiefs. So we've got that going on. Memorial Day is approaching quickly, so we're going to do top 5 things to grill. So we've got that going on. Before we get too deep into it, I do want to thank the patrons over at patreon.com/homedisaster. Aaron, Skylar, Dylan, Mailbox Kansas City, and Owen's mom, Stephanie.
That's right. Love you, Mom.
There you go. I was like, what? And then if you're over there on YouTube, comment who you think has the most to prove. I think that makes sense. Also, comment what you would grill. Comment the best item that your dad grills, and comment the worst item your dad grills if he's bad at grilling.
Comment whose dad in your friend group is the worst at grilling.
Did you eat that much grilling from your friend's parents?
No, but just I want to see the slander.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So that's what you're going to do. Without further ado, let's get further into this. Let's get it over with the Royals, huh? Oh, the Royals.
Swept by Chicago.
Swept by
At home.
Chicago. 5-6, 5-6, 2-6. Still have not scored over 6
runs since Hawaiian Bros cursed us.
I'm just saying.
Fuck you, Hawaiian Bros CEO, you dickhead.
Then they were at St. Louis. They went 4-5, 2-4, 2-0.
I'm serious.
So they snapped the 6-game skid with a win on Sunday.
And we're right back to losing ways. Let's go.
Yep, and now they're back to losing. So, oh my God, just kind of falling apart. Chris Bubich goes on the IL today.
Today, yeah. Good.
Reagans is on the IL. Yep. Kolick did pitch really well on Sunday. He did put in 6 1/3, gave up no runs. So that's a bright spot. Blight spot. That's a bright spot.
That's a bright spot, yeah.
I don't know, man. It's hard not to feel like the season ended this week. It is like
Yeah, we're gonna go back to 8 games under 500.
Yeah, you have the White Sox right where you want them. I mean, 2 of those games, just 2 heartbreaking losses. The first 5-6 was a legit like 5-6. The second 5-6, the Royals I think were down 3-6, then hit a 2-run home run like in the 9th. So they were never really you knew they had a lot to go.
Right.
2-6, just terrible. Also, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to. It sucks because I think we were prepared to invest a fair amount of energy to this team over the summer break.
Yeah, I mean, if this trend continues, he's getting fired.
Yes.
Because the expectation for this team is playoffs or bust with the pieces that you have. And I think what makes it, kind of shitty for Q is that 2 players you expect to be good are trash right now with Salvi and Vinny.
Yes. And
you're hitting them 3-4, and apparently they're immovable out of those spots for some reason.
Yes.
Vinny should be batting 9th, and Salvi should be batting 8th at the moment.
They should at least both. They shouldn't be your 3-4 hitters still. They should be your 6-7 probably.
And with the way it's going, the Royals are just going to do exactly what they did when we were little, which is be terrible in May, be terrible in June, ruin the season, and then get hot in July, August, September when it doesn't matter.
I think people forget even that 2014 Royals team got flaming hot in August.
Yeah, they went like, what was it, like 20-4 or something stupid?
Yeah, if you remember, there was a quote from like Ned Yost that was like, "There's no reason we can't win 20 of our next 25," and then they just immediately won. It was like 15 of their next 20. It was something.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yeah, okay, dude."
Yeah, right.
And then they did, and you're like, And then they made the wild card, and everyone was like, "What?"
Yes.
Then they, who were they going against? What pitcher were they going against? It was like David Freese or something on the A's.
No,
it was some like good pitcher.
Yeah. Oh, John Lester.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Lester, who had been really good all year, we go and touch him up. Beat the A's, swept Baltimore, swept who did we sweep after Baltimore? No, it was swept the Angels, swept Baltimore.
Yep.
So
there is a chart that we'll have to show this on the show next week. That way, so look, that's what they call a little teaser to make sure everybody tunes in next week. There's a chart that John Boyce did for the current YouTube series that he's working on, where he's doing the history of every time someone's charged the mound.
Oh yeah, obviously George Brett's on that.
Yeah, I think George Brett's on there. But there's a chart of games ahead or behind in division race of every single Royals game that they've played. And it is a depressing chart.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I want to show you a preview of this.
Games ahead or behind in division race after every Royals game.
Sorry. Yeah, behind the division race. That's right.
So, like 2013?
Yeah. 2013, 2014, 2015.
And then everything else is we're just like 40 games behind.
Yes. And then we won the division, obviously. This is until 2015. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
So it's not after that. But if you looked after that,
Because
it's also nothing good.
We were even
Yes.
in 2014. And then 2015, we kind of owned the division.
Yep.
But other than that, holy fuck, that 2003 graph is disappointing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, when they randomly got hot and then cold and then hot and then they lost. Yep. So we'll show you that chart next week, but just a little teaser. But that's basically what it feels like to be a Royals fan right now, is to see that chart and go, yep, another one of those.
It just feels like that kind of year, man. It's
Yep.
once again this kind of year. Well, I told you, Glee McPoo-poo for Cleveland.
Here it is. Yep. Cleveland is 26-22 now. The White Sox are now 24-22, puts them one game back. Minnesota 21-26, they're 4.5 games back. And the Royals and Detroit, to be fair, have both fallen apart at the same time, as we are both 5.5 games back now at 20 and 27.
What are the Royals and Detroit both dealing with? That's right, injuries.
Pitcher injuries, yeah, really badly.
And then Chicago has some random Japanese dude that's going to hit 1 billion home runs, walk 1 million times, and strike out 1 million times.
You know what they call that?
The 3 true outcomes, of course.
The 3 true outcomes.
But yeah, right now he is projected to lead the league in all of those.
That's crazy.
Homers, walks, and strikeouts.
Do you remember the Royals had one of those players? Do you remember who it was?
Sounds like a Billy Butler angle.
No, it was honestly pretty far back in the day. I believe his name was Jason Kindle or Jonathan Kindle. He was the backup catcher, but he was in like 2013.
He either walked, struck out, or
He was
mashed one.
He was a 3 true outcomes guy. Yes. So
once again, shout out to Billy Butler.
you know what? I'm a bit of a kickball 3 true outcomes because I hate running the bases.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's what it is.
I'm just kidding. Obviously, you excited for kickball, by the way?
Sure.
We might as well talk about that. Instead
When's
of
the first game?
Royals, dude. Fuck this Royals team. What?
When's the first game?
June 11th. So you got 3 weeks.
Will I even be here?
Time to get in shape. Where are you gonna be?
I might be not here.
Oh, hey, the Royals scored a run.
Yeah, we did.
Holy shit! I saw it because I saw it on. Oh, you know who did it?
Who?
So Carter Jensen got on base, and then Jack Caglione doubled to right.
Crazy.
Interesting.
Q's be like, that's such bullshit.
Fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he does.
Time
he
to bench
does.
him. Okay, there's your standings. Here's a look forward to this week.
06. Continue.
3 games against Boston, 3 games against Seattle. Both teams 4-6 in their last 10. Boston is actually 1 game worse than the Royals. They are 19-27, which is remarkable.
Then we better, if we lose today, then we better win the other 2.
And Seattle is 22-26. If the Royals are below 500 this week, that's the really like just disheartening thing about the last few weeks is that we had 3 weeks where we sat there and we could have had 5-1 weeks, or we could have had 6-0 weeks. It really felt like, and they had weeks where they just go 4-2, 4-2. They had 3 4-win weeks in a row. Wow, got it out there eventually. It was like 4-3, 4-2, 4-2, 4-3, and then all of that is erased essentially in 1 week when you go 1-5.
Yeah.
Your 2-4-2 weeks are certainly erased, obviously. So it's just all that. You know, we sat here on the show. It was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. We said the Royals are 7 games under 500. Will we see them above 500 again? My answer is no, just because of things like that, where it's like, sure, you can go so well,
right?
But if things go bad, all of a sudden you're fucked.
They played the game against the Guardians, where you have a chance to go top the division.
Yep.
And you throw that game away.
Yep. Yeah, you fall apart.
You're up 2-0, and you lose.
That's what bad teams do. They find a way to lose.
Yeah, and right now this team is finding ways to lose, especially with base running errors, dude. It's ridiculous.
Yes, base running errors are some of the dumbest things to watch, and this team still does it. So.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Let's move on from them. That's enough to talking about them. The Royals.
It's just depressing being a Royals fan at the moment. It's just
Yes.
I am just personally glad that we celebrated as hard as we did in 14 and 15.
Yes.
Because we're like, yeah, we never know when this is going to happen again. And I'm glad we celebrated the way we did and, loved on the team and put the effort into watching those games because, man, it truly hasn't even been close since.
No. But shout out a team that does keep it close every year. We're talking about the KC Chiefs. This week, Owen, I wanted to kind of talk about shout out. Was it That's Good Sports? He kind of I saw this come across my YouTube timeline, and it kind of inspired me to think about this just in the frame of how the Chiefs were talking about it. And so he was talking about people who have the most to prove just in the NFL in general this week. But I wanted to talk about just specifically on the Chiefs. I want to talk about the three phases: offense, defense, and then coaching. Not special teams, I don't care. So, Owen, my first question to you is, who has the most to prove on offense this year?
It's Xavier Worthy, and it's not close.
You don't think it's Rashee Rice?
No, Rashee Rice was dealing with suspension, so mental health issues
ACL,
probably,
obviously,
and a torn ACL. Xavier Worthy is struggling with looking at the boundary and figuring out where out of bounds is. That's what Xavier Worthy has been struggling with.
Also struggling staying healthy last year. He got obviously dislocated his shoulder in that first game. Didn't come back for, I believe it was 3 more games. And then that is a kind of injury that you can come back from, but it lingers. It does linger. It's scary. You are easy to re-injure it until you have surgery on it. So, but he came back and he played. And
it's Xavier Worthy, because if he underperforms again, his job is going to be taken by Tyquan Thornton, who does what he does but cheaper. Mm-hmm. So, he's going to be out of the league.
Yeah.
Or he's going to be playing for the Jets on a tanking year on purpose.
Xavier, I mean, he's what, 2 years through his rookie deal? Was first round pick, right? So we've got the extra. We've got the option that we have to pick up. So it's not. Oh, it's at the end of this year, right? Isn't that at the end of 3 years they have to decide on the option?
I'm going to look at Spotrac.
Yes, it is. Yeah, sorry, it's at the end of year 3 they have to decide on the option, because we just declined Felix's option this year technically, and that was after year
heartbreaker.
You're looking at it.
Xavier Worthy Spotrac.
I listen. I can promise you that it's at the end of this year.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
Okay, all right. And he's a first round pick. I remember that.
He's an unrestricted free agent in 2029.
Yeah.
We have the option in 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might get, if he still underperforms, he might still get cut.
I don't know. You don't cut a rookie because of how good the contract is, but he could get traded in year 4. It's kind of a Hollywood Brown situation where Hollywood Brown kind of was just fine on the Ravens and then got traded to.
Who do you have in this picture?
Cardinals.
Is that Felix?
That is Felix. Because they're talking about who has the most to prove overall.
Yeah.
So I keep the same background throughout the whole thing.
Let's see.
My answer for you, by the way, would have been Josh Simmons. I think Josh Simmons has the most to prove going into this year. Obviously, not anywhere near his final deal, but had the family stuff going on in the middle of the year last year, and then came back and broke his wrist. A pretty serious injury. So,
especially for an O-lineman, a lot of pressure. 300 pounds is hitting you basically in the wrist.
Yeah, and so you wonder how aggressive he can be with his hands. You wonder a lot of his strength. A lot of stuff comes from your hands. Obviously, he was also coming back from that knee injury that he had that year before. So there was the knee injury, then he broke his wrist. So I think there's a lot of questions there at the left tackle spot that he has to prove that he is your left tackle of the future and answer some of those questions. So that was my answer for who I think has the most proof. I
also think with Josh Simmons, he's also getting a lot of pressure because he has a nose ring and that pisses off boomers.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. I'm serious. I think a lot of it is that shushy liberal out there with a nose ring. We can't trust him.
We've talked about it plenty on this show. If you have a big personality, you need to also be pretty good.
I mean, he didn't even have a big personality. He just had a fucking nose ring and it pissed off boomers. That girly weird Pearson shit.
Well, you know what fixes all? Winning,
yep.
Protecting Patrick Mahomes' backside. Winning a Super Bowl championship. Everybody will shut up after
winning week 1 against Nick Bonito.
Yes. Yeah. Especially if Pat's back.
Which I think he will be. He's playing golf.
I don't know. It's one of those, I don't know.
There's no way you think that Patrick Mahomes isn't starting week 1.
I don't know.
He has to be.
I'm starting to think that he might be because what was the schedule?
You think for the first Monday night of the league, the NFL is trotting out Fields versus Stidham? No.
Fields versus Stidham?
No. Yeah, no. Bo Nix and Patrick Mahomes are both playing in week 1.
Yeah, so the Chiefs open on Monday Night Football, then are on Sunday Night Football the following week. That feels like the league knows that they're going to play.
Yes, correct.
By the way, how many games are the Chiefs not favored in, Owen?
I bet you we're not favored in 7 games. We have a tough schedule this year.
It's actually 6. Which
Nice.
is the most in a long time. They've
Good.
only ever not been favored in like 1 or 2 the last few years.
Good.
Can you name the 6?
There's no way they're giving the Broncos a betting advantage, are they?
They are. When it's in Mile High. That's one.
Wow. Wait, not the home game though? They have us at the advantage at the home game?
Yes. First
Okay,
week of the season,
okay,
they have
okay.
the Chiefs favored.
Okay, sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, away at the Broncos, they'll have that. So Broncos, they'll give the Rams the edge.
Yep.
They'll give the Seahawks the edge.
Yes, that's 3.
They'll give the Bills the edge.
Uh-huh.
Are
One
they,
might piss you off.
are they giving the Bengals the edge?
They are giving the Bengals. Yes,
Okay,
that's the one that might piss you off.
Okay.
Actually, there's another one that also might piss you off. The last one. You've named 5. There's
Chargers
one more.
away?
Yep, there's Chargers away. Yep. At SoFi.
Okay. Yeah, we played in SoFi twice this year. You know that?
Weird. I think that's fine. I
got
don't
the
think
Rams.
SoFi is a good home field advantage, so I have no problem with
Yeah, all 7 Chargers fans and all 4 Rams fans are going to be in attendance. So,
it. I know.
like normal, it's going to be red, but especially for the Chargers game. There's no Chargers fans.
Gotcha. All right, so let's
yeah,
to
that's
wrap
crazy though.
So to wrap this up, I said who has the most to prove on offense. Your answer is
Xavier
Xavier
Worthy.
Worthy. My answer, Josh Simmons. Both young guys. Nobody on who's old has anything to prove, really.
I mean, maybe Kenneth Walker, but I think Xavier Worthy has more to prove than Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker doesn't have that much to prove this year, but if he's bad this year, he's got all of it to prove next year.
Yeah.
And who has the most to prove on defense?
Well, the most is definitely Felix, but the most who's going to see the field is probably Chris Jones. Obviously, if we're talking about room for growth, Felix definitely does have the most. They just dropped off his option. They
Last
didn't
year
pick it
was
up.
really his year to prove. And
Right.
He didn't. I wouldn't say Felix
Well-
is actually the right answer here, honestly.
Oh, I mean, he was injured last year.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't pick up his option anymore.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Once you don't pick it up, you can't pick it up again?
You can re-sign him, but you can't pick up
Right,
his,
okay.
You don't get that free pre-negotiated
Yeah,
1-year
Felix
contract.
has 2-year, $4 million contract from Tennessee next year written all over him.
Maybe he gets another shot somewhere else.
Maybe he's out of the league. That's the tough scene.
There's a lot of defensive
So-
linemen that just kind of fall out of the league.
We don't have that many people who are gonna, I think he'll make the roster this year, but he has a lot to prove. But yeah,
This picture is maybe the coolest he's ever looked, honestly.
yeah,
That's the most like an NFLer he's really ever looked. It's just-
but yeah, probably
but one glove, one non-glove is odd.
that's diabolical. Probably Chris Jones though.
You're going with Chris Jones?
Yeah, or Monsieur Delane.
I think I'm going Mansour Delane. Has probably the most to prove.
I guess, but
It's hard to put that much pressure on a rookie.
I think it's only because once again, every Chiefs fan, whenever we do the draft, every Chiefs fan is always, wide receiver or tight end. It's got to be an offensive piece.
Yeah.
And then when it's not, they're like, fucking stupid Brett Veach, we need fucking patience. And yeah,
They become British. Everybody becomes British all of a sudden.
yeah, I guess
You're just yelling about Tottenham. By the way, they play tomorrow.
Tottenham, yeah,
They win. They're not going to get relegated, right?
win or draw essentially. So if we
unless
we
you guys win, lose 13-0
yes,
last game,
unless we lose 7-0 and West Ham wins 6-0 on the final day, a
and
draw
then
is
you
good enough.
lose again. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
There are 27 permutations of the next couple games, right? Tottenham playing 2 games, West Ham playing 1.
Yes.
Only one of them sees Tottenham relegated,
Loss,
which is loss, and then win for West Ham.
Yes.
So yeah,
And Everton is
okay.
ice cold right now,
yeah, they're not very
which is good for you.
They're not.
But
having the best
obviously,
form.
you have to go play Chelsea, which is not.
No, not a happy hunting ground. But yeah, Monsieur Delane, I think he's a baller already. He's already been a number 1 somewhere. It's not like, we drafted a number 2 who's got like, big body, fast, and you're coaching him up to be a number 1.
True.
Monsieur Delane's been locking people down already.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the step that's the easiest to make. But
In the
I
SEC,
wouldn't.
which is nice to see.
I wouldn't
also.
think it's crazy for you to say that he's got the most to prove because there's going to be a whole bunch of pressure on him for sure.
Yeah, and I think there is the feeling that the Chiefs got rid of Trent McDuffie, and it's to bring in. Essentially, they got rid of Trent McDuffie and brought in Mansour Delane.
I didn't even think about us facing Jalen Watson and Trent McDuffie this year.
Me neither. I didn't even think about that. Fuck.
Yeah,
Xavier Worthy got a lot to prove.
You know what's going to happen? You know Trent McDuffie's getting a pick somehow.
You know what? You and I both know Trent McDuffie ain't getting no picks, dude. Listen, great cornerback, terrible ball hawk. Just not a ball hawk guy.
His first
More likely to force a fumble than get an interception.
His first interception was that tip ball drill, right?
His first interception was the one where he watched himself in the jumbotron and saw the ball was coming to turn around. Yeah,
he's a maniac.
Against the Browns.
You know who we're cooking though? We're cooking Jalen Watson.
his first interception in the league was from Jameis Winston. Poetic. Yeah, I do like the idea of cooking Jalen Watson.
I like the idea of sending Chamari Connor to the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, who has the most... How about a sneaky one for me? You know what? I know I said Mansour Delane.
You didn't say Chamari Connor?
Nick Bolton.
I don't think Nick Bolton has anything to prove.
I think Nick Bolton has played.
Nick Bolton
is not very good.
At cover.
He's
great at rushing the passer, which is his only job. He's not a great
rushing the passer.
He's okay.
He's great at the run stuff.
Yeah, that's his job. That's what they need him for.
No, they need him to fucking cover. Also,
they don't.
They need him to be a good middle linebacker. They need him to be a top 10 middle linebacker. You know why?
Because he's paid top 10.
Because he's paid top 10 money. That's right.
You don't hear about every single linebacker that is a run stopper, being great in coverage. That's not what you hear.
Cool. We shouldn't have paid him that much then.
He's a fantastic run stopper. He won us the Atlanta game single-handedly.
That was a surge. That was everybody.
Oh yeah.
If I remember right, Chris Jones actually stopped him and he came in there and cleaned it up, kind of essentially.
No, Chris Jones held his block and Nick Bolton annihilated Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he got but Chris Jones.
Yeah, most teams' leading tacklers are dog shit. Truman, you're right. This weird Nick Bolton crusade that you've been on for the last 2 years is bizarre.
Think that the leading tackler is a great indication of who's the best on the team.
Sure, it is. If it's a safety, you've got problems.
Yes, right. Yeah, right. Don't get on me for insulting the leading tackler on the team. Shut up, nerd.
I'm sure you hated Derek Johnson too. He was terrible in
coverage.
Oh
my god, Derek Thompson was actually solid.
You probably hated Frank Zombo.
Yeah. I mean, I was fine on Frank Zombo. I don't think I was.
You probably hated Daniel Sorensen. Oh wait. Just say it, Truman. Just say you hate white linebackers.
Nick Bolton? What are we doing? Linebacker Daniel Sorensen's not a linebacker. What are you doing?
So now you're racist.
I like Drew Tranquil.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you do.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Oh, and who on this coaching staff has the most to prove?
The white guy.
I
was gonna say the wide receiver coach, Chattershot, but I don't think he has anything to prove. I think it's just Eric Bieniemy again, because the Chiefs told us, without any stutter, that the problem on offense last year was the offensive coordinator.
Well, they also. I mean, listen.
They said
Matt Nagy's contract was up. They didn't fire Matt Nagy. They thought Matt Nagy was going to go get a head coaching job.
Sure.
It was also one of those where you reach with a coordinator where the Bengals kind of ran into it with Lou Amarillo, or is that the alcohol?
No, Lou Amarillo is the Isles ex-GM.
What the fuck who's the Bengals defense coordinator? Also Lou Amarillo or Amaro Lolo or whatever's making
Bengals.
Just look up
behind. Nice.
Just look up Bengals defensive coordinator Lou. His first name was Lou.
Lou Anarumo.
Yeah, whatever.
And Amarillo was the Isles. That's crazy, actually.
Okay, well, see, that makes me feel better. Okay, so Lou Anarumo. Yes. The Bengals kind of, I think
just be Italian and you're a defensive coordinator, I guess.
I think he was a great defensive coordinator against Patrick Mahomes, but at the end of the day, they didn't win a Super Bowl, and they weren't going back to the Super Bowl, and they weren't going back to the playoffs, and it's one of those where...
I am very excited for this AFC North episode.
I know.
Oh, it's the things I'm going to say, Truman.
Episode 301, episode 302, We just got to have the off season. We'll do an off season AFC North episode. We got to have just Logan on, and then we'll bring him in. We'll bring him in, of course, for the division preview as we.
I've got
do.
some things to say about that division that people are not going to like to hear.
Some things to say.
Mm-hmm.
Some people to put on blast.
Not so much that. I don't really have anybody specific to put on blast.
You're boofing them. You're boofing folks.
I'm going to say some things that I think might be uncomfortable truths.
Ooh, I feel a little weird right now.
So
He's gonna say some things that are uncomfortable.
anybody want to be pregnant? It just sounds like it's coming right out of my mouth for the first time
It's
again.
so crisp. And
Anybody
crisp.
want to be pregnant? Why did I lean into
I
the
also
mic?
made it just nice and loud. I cranked that one up. That's maybe the loudest one. Besides, I had to stop making this.
We
one
do
so
not
loud.
care. We don't care. Dan.
It's still very loud though.
I'm sure.
This one's loud too.
Well, you know what the loudest one is.
White guy.
No.
Which one's the loudest one?
Which it probably has loud in the name.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a very loud one. Yes. Yep. Uh,
Extremely loud, actually, one might say.
how did we start talking about that? Oh, we were talking about. Sorry. Who's your pick? Most to prove on this coaching staff. You're Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, it's got to be Bieniemy because he failed as an OC in college and has failed as an OC outside of Kansas City. So
I think I don't think he failed as he had 1 year as the Commanders OC and didn't do great, and it's like, okay, that's fine. I think that's fine. I think whatever. I think there's plenty of things wrong with that team. Also, their team was fine that year. I think if Eric Bieniemy
everybody
is
just wants
bad,
to
you're
be
just kind of
fine.
like, well, damn. At least we gave that a try. Most to prove? How about the guy that only got like 1 or 2 head coaching interviews this year? How about
Who?
Steve Spagnuolo?
Steve Spagnuolo has nothing to prove. He had a dog shit aging defense last year, and he got that team to 6th in point scoring defense.
All right. You know what? Give me Andy Reid actually with most to prove. I think a lot of people. We've talked about this on the show. Is that can we allow Andy to have 1 bad year or 2 bad years? We can.
Yeah, I suppose.
But if he does not do well this year, there is a serious conversation that has to be had.
About Mike Tomlin.
We are the beginning, the starting the conversation about Andy Reid. He's got, and then he'll have next year, and then if he's bad, he's
Just
bad.
remember, Truman, Mike Tomlin's on the newscaster desk this year.
Oh, I know.
It's there for us, Truman. It's in the universe for us to have Mike Tomlin and Patrick Mahomes.
I've been saying.
I can only smile so much. We do care.
You know how that got me feeling?
Anybody want to be pregnant?
That's how that got me feeling. If Mike Tomlin comes here, dude, I'm gonna be having a baby and naming it Tom. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody want to be pregnant?
So
You mean Mike?
Mike, Tom.
I mean, that would be more subtle. People wouldn't know that you named your son after head coach Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm no Diana Rossini. All right.
Fucking crazy.
All
dude.
right. Now to
Crazy.
recap all of that, Owen, who is going to let you down? This is terribly worded, by the
Who
way.
is most likely to let me
No.
down?
Who is going to let you down most likely of those 3? What terrible wording of a picture.
Who is most likely to let me down?
We are serious journalists here.
It's probably Chris Jones.
You think Chris
He's aging, and we'll find out if it was Mike Dana's fault this year.
Oh,
But
Mike Dana's dog shit. Dude.
Mike Dana was one of the worst players in.
That is Mike
the NFL.
Dana's fault, to be fair. That's not Chris. Listen, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything that anybody can do to help Mike. Mike Dana needs to, I don't know, do something else.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, I think Chris Jones is still the most likely to let me down out of the 3 that I chose because he's old.
You were
Because he's old.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones, Xavier Worthy, and Eric Bieniemy.
You think Chris Jones is more likely to let you down than Xavier Worthy?
Yes.
Interesting. See, that makes me feel like you're not being that hard on Xavier Worthy. That makes me feel like you're just rage baiting me about Xavier Worthy.
I mean, they're still, both of them are higher up there than Eric Bieniemy because Eric Bieniemy has to be like, hey, Patrick, have a good O-line, and then they have that this year, and then Eric Bieniemy goes, hey, Patrick, throw ball, and Patrick's like, okay, coach, and then that's about it.
What was that again?
Okay, coach.
That's not your best. Not your best impression I've ever heard.
It's hard to do Patrick Mahomes'
Give me
voice.
a good impression that you have.
Of Patrick Mahomes?
No, just any.
Well,
Like
you
your
know
bread and butter impression.
Hi, I'm Cole. This is Mike. We're gonna start a revolution. We brought pamphlets.
Oh, that is a pretty good one.
That's my good. That's my best one probably.
Yep. Normally, I think it's tough when you're on the spot. I think that's better.
Yeah.
More organically.
I gotta channel my inner Kiwi. So
Yes. Yeah. But I think you've got a nice reserved Kiwi accent.
right.
So you're saying most likely to let you down is Chris Jones. I think most likely to let me down is Nick Bolton.
I cannot let this continue, Truman. Your hatred for Nick Bolton is ridiculous. Are you doing a bit to just try to prove that you don't still love Missouri or something? Like, there's just the ridiculous hatred of Nick Bolton is insane.
I just legit.
This is a crazy
I
tirade.
just don't think he's that good. Is that hard to say?
Yes, it's
Is
ridiculous.
it hard to say? I don't think Nick Bolton is a top 10 linebacker.
Yes, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous to say. That's
not ridiculous.
He is the Chiefs' season leader in tackles. You don't just randomly flock into that by being bad.
Yeah, you know how you randomly flock into that? Being the middle linebacker, dude. Let's pick a team. Pick a team. Any team in the NFL besides the Chiefs.
Yes, I get it. That it's
No. Pick a team. Pick a team.
Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. All right. Well, now I got to go to Pro Football Reference. You know what? I should have. I pulled this up before you. See, this is why there's changes coming.
Truman, he's the season. He has more tackles in one season than any Chief in Chiefs history.
Okay. Cool.
You don't just randomly do that.
Sure. Yeah, that wasn't last year.
Yeah, he took it from DJ.
Okay.
The Chiefs' best linebacker in history.
That wasn't last year, though. By the way, most tackles. Hold on. I'm almost there. I'm there. Hold on. Let's look. Combo tackles. Ernest Jones. Big Ernest Jones fan, are you?
Who the hell is Ernest Jones?
You're not going to believe this. He's the middle linebacker for the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean,
It's hard to believe. Hard to believe Ernest Jones, top tackler. Give me another team.
Carolina.
All right. I'm only going to do this one more time because it'll go to
Well, yes, it's going to be the middle linebacker.
Okay.
But
All right. I just want you to understand. Okay.
okay, yeah, but does Ernest Jones have the most tackles in Seahawks history in a single season?
I don't know.
No, definitely not.
Listen, that's a lot harder for me to.
I'm gonna
you
go
know,
with-
it's probably Bobby Wagner, one of the best middle linebackers of all time.
Oh, sorry, that Nick Bolton can't be Bobby Wagner, top 5 linebacker all
Also,
time.
known great ball player Christian Roseboom.
Who the hell is that?
That's the top tackler. He must be fucking lit, dude, if he's fucking top tackler on the Carolina Panthers. By the way, their free safety and other safety were number 2 and 3. That's a bad sign. Although I wonder, who was it for the Chiefs last year? I wonder who's like 2 and 3. Who do you think 2 is?
Surely 2 is Drew Tranquil. Surely.
No.
Is it Chris Jones? Is it the safety? Is it Chamari Connor?
Shamari Connor.
No.
Shamari Connor has...
We're finding out why Chamari Connor was on the field.
Shamari Connor also, had, so many snaps. He played, 100 snaps.
Yeah,
100%
it's
of
ridiculous.
snaps. He played more snaps than I think Trent McDuffie did, which is crazy.
Probably.
Yeah, Shamari Connor had 117. Drew Tranquil had 103. Brian Cook had 85.
Okay, so I did have Drew Tranquil at least in the top 3.
Yes, yep. He had 154 tackles last year, by the way. Nick Bolton did. But Shamari Connor had more solo tackles.
Then Nick Bolton?
Yes.
That's because he was getting fried and had to tackle him after they got the catch in his face.
Barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue chicken alert.
Most tackles for a loss last year? There's 1 at 12, and there's 3 tied at 10.
That's so bad. Chris Jones?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Chris Jones.
June, you know what I'm thinking
Who are
of?
the 3 tied at 10?
Ashton Gelati?
Nope. Two you can get, obviously, clearly.
Oh, George Karlaftis.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, actually. That isn't who I was thinking, but yes.
And Nick Bolton?
Uh-huh. And one more.
Drew Tranquil.
Yes. I was like, don't overthink it now.
So you're saying that Nick Bolton was second on the team in tackles for loss? Just so we're
I'm
aware.
saying that Drew Tranquil technically should get the tiebreaker. Because actually, Karlaftis, then Drew Tranquil should get the tiebreakers because they had fewer tackles, so it was more important.
Okay. Also, Chamari Connor had all those tackles because he had the touch on them as they went out of bounds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Of course, yes. Okay, so most likely let me down. I'm going Nick Bolton. Am not a Nick Bolton hater.
Yes, you are.
I'm just not a Nick Bolton believer.
You're-
I don't have a Nick Bolton jersey hanging in my closet. I don't think you're the most. Yeah, right.
Whoa.
The most
Just because
unbiased Nick Bolton.
I have the two greatest Chiefs linebackers in recent memories jerseys, okay? Obviously, Nick Bolton and Derek Johnson.
I was like, who's the other one? I'm just kidding.
Just because I don't have a Dorian O'Daniel jersey, Truman.
2020. By the way, 2022 is when he had the most tackles.
Yeah, more. Super Bowl that year, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. All right, dude. In 2024, he had 106. He was not very good in 2024.
Yeah, true. Dog shit.
What's weird, he had the same number of solo tackles that year. He just didn't assist in as many tackles. So he upped his assist numbers. I bet they're...
You think they're cooking the numbers? You're on the conspiracy.
Are you cooking the books?
Yeah.
Are you fucking counting numbers at the...
Yeah.
Hold on. Now you... Hold on.
I'm giving Nick Bolton the Michael Jordan treatment. Every time the game ends, I give him 1.5 more tackles.
Every time there's 6 people in there getting a tackle. Owen's
Every time
Nick Bolton, actually.
Every time Nick Bolton has a tackle for loss, I make a YouTube video and call it "The Day the Man Split the Red Sea." Like the bullshit they did for Michael Jordan, dude.
The Nick Bolton problem.
I saw one when LeBron was, doing a reverse layup, and someone was like, if Jordan did this, they'd call it the day that time stopped. Oh my god.
True. Honestly,
I
true.
fucking love Jordan slander. It's so fun.
Oh, player stats. Hold on. Defense. I want to find who had the most tackles in the league last year.
If it's Nick Bolton, I'm going to be so happy. It's not, though. It'll probably be a Seattle player because they had extra games.
Could be anybody. It's not Nick Bolton.
Okay.
Fuck. I fucking fucked it up. There it is. It's Jordan Brooks.
I think I've heard that name before.
Miami. Yeah. And then it was Jack Campbell, then Devin White, Cedric Gray, Bobby Wagner, Carson Schweischerger, Nick Bolton, Jamie and Sherwood.
Oh, what was that? Yeah. Yeah, he's a top 10 player, man.
He's not a top 10 player.
Yes, he is. He's a top 10 linebacker at the position. Just because you want him to be 2 when he's 7.
By the way, Nick Bolton the year before that was like outside the top 50. So I want you to know that.
Well, good thing we paid him then because now he got good again.
I want to see if he led the year. In 2022, he had 180 tackles.
I'm sure he had led the league. If it's the Chiefs' single-season record, I'm sure that would also led the league.
You would hope so. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking it up. All right, hold on.
I'm
Last
sure.
thing, and then we can move on.
I'm sure.
Listen, folks, it's the offseason. You're going to... Oh, he did not.
What?
Foysade Olukin. I could not have got that right.
Let me see.
From Jacksonville.
What?
Led the league. Tell me it ain't.
Foysade Oluwoken.
Pretty close.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. Played 17 games last year.
Is he currently on a team?
Yep.
On Jacksonville?
Yeah, he's been on Jacksonville for the last 4 years.
Seems like a pretty decent player.
He must be in on a lot because he led the league with 192 the year before that. He had 184 the second time. The next year, which is the same year that Nick Bolton also had. And goddamn, when he had 184 tackles, he had 128 solo tackles, which is more tackles than Nick Bolton had last year, by the way.
Okay.
I just, before you try to...
We'll just make sure we trade for Oluwoken then.
All right, dude. All right, let's keep it moving. I think that's enough Chiefs talk. We'll have plenty of stuff on the 300th episode of Dahm this year next week.
Ooh.
How was Fall Memorial Day? What are we going to do?
Record on Tuesday.
What a way to celebrate. We should just we should record on Saturday and get hammered.
I will not be in town.
I hate you, dude.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing things for Memorial Day.
Yeah, why don't you tell me the top 5 things that you're gonna grill on Memorial Day whenever you're hanging out with your other friends or whatever.
All right.
Fine. if I
My
care.
other friends or whatever.
Who cares, dude? What do I care? It's fine.
At number 5, we've got corn.
Cool.
Corn is very good on the grill. Number 4, we've got
Sorry, keep going. What was that?
number 4, we've got peppers.
All right, keep going.
Jalapeno or otherwise, still very good on the grill.
Sure, I guess.
Number 3, we've got brats because although they're worse than hot dogs, they still have to make the list.
True.
Actually, I'm moving brats down to 5 now that I think about it.
Brats are either not crispy at all and have no snap, or they're busting out of their fucking seams.
So,
That's the issue with brats.
what was my 5 before? Brat.
What the fuck am I hearing?
I don't know. Brat 5. What did I have at 5 originally?
Corn.
Oh yeah, that's true. Brat 5, corn 4, pepper 3. Number
Got the neighbors
2.
fucking cranking music. That's
Yeah, they
what's
are.
happening.
At number 2, I've got hot dogs because
Nice.
number 1, undisputed champ, it's the burger.
The burger.
So 5
Pretty
brat,
glaring omission on this list.
4 pepper. 5 brat, 4 corn, 3 pepper, 2 hot dog, and 1 burger.
Okay. All right. That's a fine list, I guess. Give me my number 5, the kebab. Big fan of the kebab.
Okay.
Kind of all of it, I guess, in a way. It's a lot of things. Number 4, not the best. Wait, you know what? Number 4, the brat. Sure. Listen, it can't be. Listen, not the brat. You gotta.
If you're a broad bitch, I guess.
Actually, you know what? No brats on my list. Number 4, the pizza. You ever grill the pizza?
No.
Do me a favor. Over Memorial Day.
Like a DiGiorno?
Yes. Yes. Put it on the grill. What? Crank that grill up to your oven temperature. Throw that baby on the grill.
Char marks, bud.
That's right. That's what pizza's supposed to have. It's supposed to have a little burn on it.
Dude, you show that to an Italian, they'd kill you.
No, they'd be fine. They're like, oh, it's fucking close to a pizza oven. Closer than
Shelby says, or Papa Murphy's.
or Papa Murphy's. Can I say something?
What?
I think Papa Murphy's is a fucking scam, dude.
You don't like Papa Murphy's?
I'm fine with Papa Murphy's. I do not like the fact that you still have to go home and fucking bake it yourself. What's the point, dude?
I've always thought the same, but it's because it's cheaper, I suppose.
It's not that much cheaper. Listen, I can go get a large Pizza Hut pizza with 3 toppings for $11, and it's ready in 14 minutes.
I've also never understood the Papa Murphy's. That's just me.
I know some people really love Papa Murphy's, I guess, but I mean,
My dad's a big Papa Murphy's guy.
when I can go to Pizza Hut for $10 or $11 for a 3 topping,
And with no garlic sauce cup.
all right, dude.
That's the most important thing.
IDK, but my mom loves the crust the best, so I grew up on it.
Crust is pretty
You do have the most control over your crust.
It's true.
My sisters really like the doughy crust, so we would get the pizzas from Hy-Vee that like the pizza counter makes over there.
Yeah.
But they're like $5, so that's fine.
Yeah, my brother says to never buy those
Really?
because they like leave those shits out. It's gross.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Oh man, he worked at Hy-Vee. He told me not to ever get one, so
It's in the which one?
I assume it would be any of them.
Which
But
brother, idiot?
oh, Hayden.
Okay. But I mean, it's in the fucking fridge.
Sure, man. Just go to Costco for your pizza, okay?
That is true. Actually, go to Costco for your pizza. Call it ahead. They can have it ready, and they get you a big ass one for $10, and you can do a split. It's very nice. Okay. Sorry. So number 4, pizza. Number 3, steak. That's where I put steak, which was your glaring omission. It's not the best way to cook a steak. I think you should cook steaks in a cast iron
Yeah, obviously, fancy.
on your own. Put a little butter on that, a little rosemary in there, get a little fragrance,
Yeah, steak.
a little garlic.
Steak's good. It's just not as good as a hot dog or a burger on the grill.
Right, that's fine. That's why it's number 3. Number 2, the hot dog.
Very good.
I would, yeah. I mean, probably the best way to have a hot dog. You know what? Actually, I'm kind of a boiled hot dog defender. I really like a boiled
No
hot
one
dog.
ever. You shouldn't shame a boiled hot dog.
You can't overcook a boiled hot dog. That's a big part of
It's
it.
the hot dog's already pre-cooked, man. It's like
Yeah.
just heat it up whichever way you want.
Eat it cold.
I like a microwaved hot dog. Like it's a hot dog. It's all about the toppings you put on the hot dog anyway. The only way I think you say, oh, that's gross, is if you're a weirdo who doesn't use condiments.
Fair.
But me, who puts cheese, pickles, jalapenos, mustard, onions,
Yeah.
pickle spear, like I'm judging my stuff up, bro.
If you're raw dogging it, it could be bad.
It could be bad.
Number one, the burger. I think, and the reason it takes the number one list, for me and you, I think it's the best way to have a burger.
Yeah.
As opposed to a hot dog maybe having better ways to cook it. The steak certainly having better ways to cook it.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza having pretty great ways to cook it. It's probably the only way to cook kebabs, really.
Yeah.
But number one, the burger, because I would say there's so many different ways to cook a burger that you know what, although the flat top, although some people count that as grilling anyways, because that's also, with the Blackstone, it's kind of a grill anyways.
And also, the best part about a burger on the grill is if you didn't cook it long enough, you just put it back on.
Although if we start to include like the Blackstone, then my number 5 has got to be hibachi, probably.
Okay.
Hibachi on the grill ain't nothing like it, brother.
Okay.
That's the reason I want a Blackstone so bad. Buying a house, half the reason I want to buy a house is just to have a Blackstone.
Yeah, you know, when people say when you're ready for home ownership, the number one thing they say is, do you want a Blackstone? If you do, $300,000, please. That's what they say.
That's what they say. That's when they say you're ready to know. So whenever you're ready to start busting out, dude, I got the egg roll. You like that one?
Chicken dance.
The snake, dude. Have you seen the snake on TikTok?
No, what's that?
The guy rolls it into like an omelet style.
Yeah.
Like the egg rolls it. It looks like a skinny egg, or and he moves it around and he like picks up the middle.
And
He
moves
picks up
it the whole
head and
thing.
It looks like a snake, and he's like, snake, 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 and yeah. So,
Those hibachi chefs who such goofballs.
gotta love them though. All right,
I gotta know what the fucking interview process is like. Show me your stuff. That snake was a little sloppy.
there's a fair amount of like shy hibachi chefs though that won't do it, and they just don't get as good of tips. Always tip your hibachi chef, by the way. Bring a little cash to the hibachi restaurant.
Oh, that volcano's not very impressive.
Only 2 layers. Only 3
I was gonna
layers
say
on the
only
volcano.
3 layers on the volcano.
He didn't even do the soy sauce lava.
Tosses. The broken shrimp toss. That went way over that guy's head. Damn. That's kind of.
If there's something you need to know about me that people who know me well probably know this, but people who don't know me well wouldn't. It's something that you wouldn't think about that very often. So that's why you listen to the podcast. So now you know us well.
Mm-hmm.
I love hibachi.
Hibachi's great.
Me and Tina are big hibachi fans. Probably bigger hibachi fans than the average person, I would say. For sure.
Yeah, maybe.
We go to hibachi. Like, how many times do you think you go to hibachi in a year?
2, 3?
Yeah, I go to hibachi like 5-6 times.
That's twice as much as me.
This shit don't mean nothing to me, you know.
Yeah, he got
I got it.
$65 like that.
I got it like that. Actually, me and Tina, you know what's real ball? Let me put you on some little ball knowledge. A lot of places will let you split a hibachi meal because you're always gonna take home.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot.
But a lot of places will let you split a meal, and they'll charge you like $7 to split it. Split it, get the 3 meat option. It'll get you, and you'll get out of there for like $40. But you both get chicken, shrimp,
Scallops.
steak, or scallop steak, shrimp or whatever. You know, you can get both of what you probably want and to get a steak option, but you can get out for under $40.
All right. That's knowledge.
That's ball knowledge. Now you can afford hibachi 1 or 2 more times, like me.
Oh, yeah, hey. You laugh, but
That's why you listen to Dahm. That's true. Is to get hibachi advice.
there you go.
Okay, pop culture minute. Owen, you got anything to say?
Hopeful for tomorrow. Hopeful that
We do not care. we don't care, man.
I
fucking.
didn't know that was coming.
Shut up.
Now that you guys are safe, I could definitely.
We
be
do not
calm.
care. we don't care.
I
man.
mean, we're not 100% safe.
we do not
but
care.
we're
we
probably
don't
safe.
care, man.
You're probably safe.
We're probably safe. But I can't sing the
If
song
Tottenham
yet.
wins tomorrow.
Anybody want to be pregnant? Yeah, I'll be celebrating finishing 17th. Hooray. 17th again, ole ole. 17th again, ole ole. Yeah, it's terrible. Very embarrassing time to
Owen
be
when
Tottenham
Tottenham
fan.
wins tomorrow.
I fucking love this shit.
Yeah. Okay. You don't understand.
Me whenever Tottenham loses tomorrow.
Whoops, sorry, pardon me. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we're going away to Chelsea, which the only time we've won there in recent memory is 2018. That's the last time we won at Chelsea. No, yeah, correct, Patrick. Like, it's terrible. We've won there like 5 times. I don't think we've ever won. Yeah, we've won there like 3 times since the beginning of the Premier League.
I have tipped them
pretty
at
sure-
17-0 because I know ball.
Basically, yeah. So,
Trying to see if I can just do this whole thing
yeah, that's all I got.
without him.
100%.
All right.
Do you have the Patrick Mahomes F-bomb one? Me when I see the next game is Chelsea.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Is that
Yeah,
going
me
for you?
me when we play Chelsea. But Chelsea's like ice cold right now, so hopefully we win. That'd be cool.
We do not care. We don't care.
All right, Owen.
Whoops, sorry, pardon me. Sorry about that, guys.
All right. I
Did you
think
see that Joel Goldberg was talking about the F-bomb? He's like, yeah, look, Urseg dropped the F-bomb, it's all cool stuff,
it's funny. All right, guys, we appreciate you for being here. Appreciate you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. You're commenting. Which one of your friends' parents are good on the grill? Your favorite stuff to grill on the grill? Who you think is going to disappoint you if you're the Chiefs or on the Chiefs next year?
We should have talked about how much the donkeys were crying about the schedule, but we can talk about that.
We're going to do a lot of
tomorrow.
schedule stuff probably next week.
Yeah, we can talk about that next week.
Shout out the patrons over there at patreon.com/opendisaster. Shout out Aaron, Skylar, Dylan, Mailbox, Kansas City. And Owen's mom,
Thanks, Mom.
Stephanie. Trying to think. Owen Gosh Dominant on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Steam Machine on Twitter. We tweet better things out than the Chiefs' opponents as sourdoughs. That thread. You see how
Luckily, that wasn't the official schedule release.
no, but that got clowned so bad.
Yeah,
it's
'cause it was
some
bad.
of the worst.
Editing.
Yes, just low effort. Weird. It was weird.
Well,
They were trying to do like the Pop-Tart thing.
Well, it's funny that it was so low effort, and then they released the Rob Riggle QVC one that was like really high production.
Yes.
I was like,
10 seconds.
and all that to be like a middle schedule release. Like,
Yeah. It's crazy.
whatever.
Well, we'll do a better one next week. Episode 300. See ya.